If we were out in space, we would be celestial bodies, right? Floating around.
Looking around.
So, boys and girls, we're going to pass out some paper. You think you can write some poems about what you think about the Earth?
Our Traveling Stanzas project began in 2009, a collaborative project between the Visual Communication Design students here at Kent State University and the Wick Poetry Center. It has built to now incorporate traveling stanzas, writing across borders. That project specifically expanded this past year when we received a $125,000 grant from the Knight Foundation.
We work with Urban Vision, which is an after-school program in Akron, and we work at the International Institute of Akron, which is where they help resettle immigrants and refugees.
Mud.
Right? Mud kind of is, and dry soil kind of like,
It'll taste like that.
right? There's differences.
Poems are published on postcards, posters, kiosks throughout campus here at Kent State and throughout Northeast Ohio.
I'm proud of my poetry because in the art museum people see it, and some of them are in cards.
At the end of the day, I think the greatest thing about being able to do this work is that when I go home, it's been a long day, I'm tired, I feel like I did something worthwhile. I feel like my day was productive. I feel like I reached people. And it may be a small impact, but it's an impact. And I know that I'm doing something, and I get to meet really great people, and I get to hear their stories, which is something that most people just don't get to do.
Before you came to the United States, what did you think it was going to be like?
It was really scary because I cannot express myself because it's so hard to explain from one language to the other language. When I'm done it, I'm so proud of myself. Oh, I did it. Even I was crying and something because I really, it still is a story. It's really a story.
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
The project is going to not only continue but to expand. We are in touch with folks in the Cleveland area where there's also a large refugee and immigrant population, so we could expand into that way. There's always a zillion different ways that we could go.
Poetry is sort of the everyman's literature. What I've realized in teaching to all these different populations is that the people you would least expect to be poets have the most beautiful stories to tell, the most wonderful poems to share. And maybe we didn't realize it or they didn't realize it, but it's just that, it's that inclusiveness that is so appealing about poetry.